In the heart of the African savannah, the sun was rising. A little leopard named Lila was stretching on a warm rock, her bright yellow eyes scanning the horizon. Lila was not a typical leopard, for she was much smaller and had spots that were a little too big, often earning her teasing from the other animals. But Lila had a heart as vast as the savannah itself, and she was determined to prove that size didn't matter. Lila's best friend was a wise old elephant named Elmo. One day, as they wandered through the tall grass, they stumbled upon a flock of colorful birds gathered around a big, thorny problem. A large bush had grown over their favorite watering hole, making it hard for them to drink. With the sun beating down and the birds chirping with distress, Elmo trumpeted a grand plan that involved all the animals working together to move the heavy branches. "It's like moving a mountain," sighed one small bird. The task seemed impossible, but not to Lila. Lila's mind ticked and talked like the ticking of ants on a summer evening. She skittered over to the bush, looking for a solution. Noticing a gap near the bottom, an idea sparked in her mind like a shooting star. Since she was smaller, she could crawl underneath and push. Gathering her courage, Lila slipped beneath the bush. She huffed and puffed, using all her strength to nudge the bush, sweat glistening on her fur. "Come on, Lila, you can do it," cheered Elmo from above. Inch by inch, she pushed until the bush began to sway. The birds burst into an encouraging chorus, screeching as they watched Lila's determination work its magic. Finally, with one last mighty shove, the bush gave way, clearing the path to the glistening water below. A cheer erupted from the animals, their relief and happiness lifting like the cool breeze. Lila emerged from the bush, dusty yet triumphant, her big spots glowing with pride. Elmo scooped her up with his trunk and beamed. "You did it, Lila." From that day onward, Lila was no longer thought of as the little leopard with big spots. She was known as Lila the Brave. Lila proved that courage and kindness outweighed size and strength. And whenever the savannah faced challenges, all eyes would turn to the little leopard who made the impossible possible. In Lila, everyone learned that sometimes being the smallest means having the biggest heart of all.